Looks like people are starting to show up. We've got some. That's the team captain Bebo over there. Is Bebo in the? You see, he is not. Give me 1 second, everyone. All right, we got a decent audience building here. So, Royal Cup final, everyone. Cup final. We love a cup final here. Indochina, venue of finals. A bit of history, actually. The first Royal Cup final was apparently held over here. So, we're going from first to last. Yeah, let's get him. Let's get him up here.
All right, is it on? It is on.
We can hear you. All right.
I heard this is a World Cup finals. Is that correct?
Yep. The final of the
Quiet
Royal
in it.
Cup. You guys can hear me, right? I'm not. Am I? Okay. Okay. Just checking. I don't want any more audio issues. Yeah,
Anyway.
we're at the.
Wait, ain't no way Bebo is playing. Bebo's playing.
Yep. Chinatown versus Adiccion for the final.
All right, so I'm getting left in the dust. That's awesome.
What do you mean he's not allowed to TP? He can't. Ah, okay. I see the issue.
All right, so let's talk a bit on the two teams here, Chinatown and Adiccion. Adenil, what's your opinion on both teams? I mean, you can talk
Master
too,
Davis.
but I don't hear you. It might just be like an issue. I don't know.
Well, our
Obama
two
Pentagon
teams,
is unbanned.
Adiccion, we have
Crazy.
have
That's
a bit of
crazy.
a mismatch here. See, Chinatown
Wait,
is currently sixth
actually,
in
I'm
the
gonna
league,
check that right now.
whereas Adiccion is the league leaders. They're the favorites to win.
No fucking way, he's unbanned. He is unbanned. That's one of the craziest guys in Kings League. He's also a really good defender. But he's crazy. And it takes balls to be crazy in the Kings League. Like for Kings League standards, and he did it. And he did it. Like I remember I think I was reffing this game. Yeah, I was roughing this game, and it was a Slobosi game. Fucking shit goes down at Slobosi games. Y'all know it. Um, so Obama Pentagon just decides to drink a Nimbus potion, and he gets in Lobosi's net, I think. And he just starts whacking the ball away, making sure that nobody can score on their net. So it was like having a goalkeeper and the 4v3 at the same time. And man, we kicked Obama's ass out of the league in that moment. I think there was something else he also did, but I forgot it. So if someone else could enlighten us, that'd be awesome.
Obama does have a wild story. He got banned from EMC. I don't remember what it was, but he got banned. He never got unbanned. He
Anyway,
made
the likely
an alt
lineup
with the
for
same name.
Adiccion is Laylox, I'm his angel, also known as Talvi, and it's Logan's. Funny thing about Laylox is he used to play for one of Adiccion's most hated rivals, Guinea Fortuna. Thing is, Guinea Fortuna died, and Laylox was looking to make a team. So I was talking to Laylox, and I asked him, "Yo, you want to just like make Adiccion between the two of us?" And he was like, "Sure, why not? I'll bring in Talvi and Logan's too." And I'm like, "That's awesome, bro." So we essentially made the team. Then it happened. I left. I came back, and yeah, that's basically it.
Does it?
What?
Okay, yeah. We'll fix that. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'll fix
scoreboard.
the scoreboard. Just give me a
Yeah, you're
second.
right. It says Princess League. Adel, if you could like change that, please, that'd be much appreciated, dude. What the? Who gave? Okay, okay. So one of my classes is that Beth will never wear an Addiction shirt. Who gave her that shirt? I'm just surprised as hell. Didn't expect to see Beth in
Fox
an Addiction
signed
shirt.
to Adiccion in the mid-season transfer window. It was a steal from Sunrisers. Sunrisers were meant to sign Fox on loan, but last second, Talvi called minor, and the rest is history. Fox Forest is now in the RC final. The scoreboard has been fixed, by the way. It says Royal Cup final as it's supposed to say.
Okay, I want to see. You know who I want to see? I want to see Chinatown's lineup because it's genuinely.
It looks like all of Chinatown starters are here. So we have Slow
I
Papello,
think it's just gonna be
Debo the
okay. Bebo
Goat,
and who else?
and
Yeah,
Exter
I'm
Tar.
really curious. Seems like a team
Exter.
of. Well, no, I'm not gonna say bums, but new gens, I guess.
Um, we should
Anyway,
be.
a special thanks to our sponsors. Who are our sponsors?
We don't have any sponsors.
Whatever it's Logan's Kid Company is, that is our sponsor. So especially Logan's Kid Company for being our toughest sponsor since season 6 or season 7. I don't remember.
The game is at Indochina. It's slash end spawn Indochina. You go west from the end spawn.
Yo, that's
Yeah, it
big
should.
ups to that man, for real.
We could do the league
Yeah,
finals here.
congratulations,
So
Hishang. Or is it Ashang? You know, and he is the owner of the Golden Gooners. Or actually, Barcelona
Golden
BC, but it
Dragons,
sounds
but
better if you
yeah.
say Golden Gooners. Golden Gooners it is. And you have a team owner role. So you're the owner of the Golden Gooners, Ashang. Yeah, I said it. All right, I meant it. Okay, yeah, I could vomit seeing Beth wearing an Adiccion kit, but I don't know, it don't really matter anymore. Wait, ain't no way she got glasses. That's crazy, Mud. That's crazy.
Looks like we got our lineup set. So Chinatown will be starting with Bibo the Goat,
I'm still okay.
Slopapello,
I think we
exterior.
have a screenshot at Chinatown's lineup. It's Bebo the Goat. Oh, my bad, Bebo. My bad. I'm bad. Okay, it's Slow Pepelo. I heard he's decent. I don't know if he's good. And there's generally never heard of Extirpator. I guess that's what being away from the league for a month does. But I'm sure they have the qualifications to be here and to be in the finals against a team like Adiccion, who, as was mentioned, has its slogans. Generally one of the best defenders in the whole league. Like if you see that to defend, they throw a lot of shit at him, but he's a good defender. He's comp. He works hard. There's Laylox, who is a really good midfielder and attacker. Very gifted with the fist and the sword. An innovator in this league. And then there's Talvi, who is essentially Laylox 2, his own prospect, and some might say even more gifted than Laylox. And then technically there's also me, Emma but I'm not playing. I am not playing. And the walk-ins have started now. Doors have been closed, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna play an anthem. Fox,
I don't think we have
Fox
the
out,
budget for
and the
anthems.
rest in. Okay, so I guess Fox is gonna be what? Logan subbed.
Interesting strategy here.
Interesting move by Adiccion. Subbing in Beth for a World Cup final. But I guess she does have the experience to show for it.
1 second.
I don't know about that. And Chinatown are gonna kick off in 2, and now they can go. Starting off, but Angel hits it back. They're sending it to Wall, and it's just a simple wall battle at this point. Laylock's in midfield, and Talby tries to break through, but the Bebo's defense is just present. And now they're at the other wall. Beth in defense misses horribly. Exportator has a break, and that is going to be the first goal of this game. 1-0 for Chinatown.
Town take an early
Yep,
lead there.
and they're subbing Beth out. Good move. Good. Beth isn't bad, but she isn't a defender by any means. She was most definitely playing out of position there. So from the get-go, it was a bad decision to start Beth over Logan's. And Adiccion can kick off. Yeah, there we go. And they are kicking off now. They're starting it with the side, playing a bit of tic-tac, but it is stopped by Slopapello, who hits it out to the wall. And as a wall game, Angel in attack. Angel gets a break, but he is stopped and sent to the side by Bebel. You know, Laylock's now in attack, hitting it to corner, trying to send it vertically to the post to then get a tap in. But Slopapella and Extirpator are stopping him at every point. You know, I think I could work the corner there pretty well. Anyway, some ball playing there by Angel in open field, eventually sending it to the wall, where Laylock sends it to the corner, trying to get it to the post, passes it to Laylock, to Talvi, and it's a goal. 1-1 tie game.
All level here in the final. Adiccion restore the
Fireworks on the field. Laylock saying he showed mercy, that we let them take the first goal. You know, that didn't look like mercy, and it's kickoff now. Trying to get past Logan's, do so unsuccessfully, but they do gain some ground. Now it's just a wall game. Laylock's in midfield with Angel trying to get a break, and he gets that break successfully. Will he get it past Bebo? He does, and he's going up. Will he get to goal? No, he will not, though, but he does gain some ground. Almost a goal, but it's stopped by the Chinatown defense. Laylock's now in the corner, trying to pass it to Angel, thought he can score. Passes it successfully, and there is another goal. 2-1. Bebo, it seemed like he was doing a good job at the start, but he just can't compete with Laylox and Angel. They're both they both have a very hard work ethic. They're like two Kobe Bryants. Kickoff by Chinatown, but it is easily stopped by Laylox. Not even thinking about it. Laylox now trying to take it up, but Angel is now the one in attack for Adiccion. Simple wall game. Logan's in defense, stopping Extirpator's attack, taking it back to the wall. Laylock trying to pass it to Angel so that he can take it inside, but Slopapello has been there first. Now Laylock changed it to the other wall. Impressive move, trying to take it up. He does so successfully to around the halfway point of the opponent's half. Now Angel trying to take it up again, but he's stopped by Extirpator. Funny name, that. Anyway, it's not necessarily wall game, but they're playing it from the inside to the outside, trying to work the wall, both teams. Angel trying to get it past the Chinatown defense, but Bebo is a deep line defender. Oh, trying to turn it around into net Angel, but it is stopped by Bebo. Now Extirpator gets a break. He almost gets past him. Will he score? No, he will not. What a save by the Adiccion team. And another save with Extirpator trying to hit it in. How
two
did they not
saves on the
score there?
line
The
there for
ball was
Logan.
essentially inside the net. Impressive work by the Adiccion squad, that's for sure. Angel now trying to work it, but Chinatown's defense ever present. And for the first time this game, the ball has been for a prolonged time in Adiccion's half. And we're not counting that first goal because that happened really quickly. Really, really quickly. And Angel is just trying to look for the break, trying to gain ground by going from side to side, trying to take what Chinatown gives him. And he finally, never mind, it's not a goal. What a save by Chinatown yet again on the goal line.
Hand-to-hand
Laylock's
stuff,
now in
this.
corner. How many times have I said that? Laylock's in the corner, trying to get a pass to Talvi. Talvi, Angel, same person. But Extirpator isn't letting him, not one bit. And neither is Lopello, not letting him to get the ball into the corner. But Logan's ever present also is stopping Chinatown's attack. Angel, yet again in corner, gaining full possession of the ball, looking to pass it to Laylox. But the Chinatown defense, mainly Extirpator and Slopapello, won't let him. Oh, head-on chance by Talvi, but it is stopped by Never mind. It is a goal. Tap in goal by Laylox, and it is now 3-1. About time they score. You know, we had been going for a time without goals. And they're putting in Beth again. Out. Laylox in Beth. Interesting move that I wouldn't do it, you know. I wouldn't do it. And it's kickoff yet again. I was checking my Discord. And it is another goal for Adiccion. 4-1. It seems even with Beth, he says Kisora. And you know, he might be right. He might be right. Angel being a bit cocky, you know. I remember they were saying, "Nah, we gotta lock him. We can't be cocky." And then the moment like they played, who did they play? Pretty sure it was some bum ass team. They were being all like, "Man, y'all ass." Oh yeah, it was what's his name? Nightfall's team. Anyway, wall game in Adiccion's own half. They're looking to just make sure Chinatown doesn't get an opportunity to score and that they have the control of the game. Ball in the middle. Talvi looking to work it up. Does work it up somehow, but only to the midfield. Not anything greater. Beth gets it past Bebo, but not completely. Bebo gets that last hit on. And they are now in Adiccion's corner, looking to work something. Um, Generally puzzled how they will do something. Talvi looks to make magic, tries to get it past Bebo, doing a 90-degree turn, but Bebo expects it. And they are still now just in open field, looking for Talvi to score. Almost gets it, but it's just wide. Talvi now looking for the tap in. Beth there, but he does not hit it first. Chinatown gets to it first. And Silvapello now working it up. Gives it off to Extirpator. But Angel gets his hands on it and is trying to go up. Will he get past? He does not. And they are working it to the wall. Now, the game for Adiccion, most of this game has been work it to corner, let Talvi try to cut inside for the goal. If you can't do that, just work it to the corner and give a pass for a tap in. Talvi trying to get it directly, but now he is in corner, looking to get a pass off to Beth. Beth just waiting for the pass mostly. Logan's in defense. And you know, Logan's has been doing a good job in defense. He has been consistent, he has been present, and that is what you want from your defenders. So now Beth in corner looking to get a pass to Talvi does not do so successfully. So Extirpator and Slopello. Extirpator gets past Logan's, and that is a Chinatown goal. Um I retract what I said about presence. They seem to have caught Logan's in a funk there, and you gotta take advantage of that. You gotta take advantage of that. Adiccion kicking off now. Talvi trying to get past, but Chinatown is there stopping Talvi. Now they're just going to the wall, seeing what they can do there. Extirpator gets past. Beth does not get past Logan's, but they do gain some ground. Now they're switching it to the other side. Angel looking to gain some ground, looking to get it past Slopapello at least. Because Bebo, you know, he's doing a great job at defender. He's allowed a few goals, sure, but he's been clutch there for when Chinatown needs it. Deep lying defender, you could always use one of those. Beth tries to get it past Bebo, but Bebo, you know, one of the best new-ish players in this league, know how to move to stop it. And Extirpator tries to get it past, almost gets it past successfully. Logan's, but Logan stops it at the 11th hour. Now, Extirpator working it to the post, but Logan's is present. And now, this seems to be a game more in the favor of Chinatown. Maybe Laylock should go back in. And they try to cut inside Chinatown, but Beth clears it at the last second. Bebo now in defense stops Beth successfully. Or was it Angel? I really can't see. But Logan's trying to stop Slopapello from working it up, but they still do so. So really, Adiccion in the ropes, thanks to guys like Uxurpator and company. Talvi again tries to get it past, but he should try to go around Bebo. You can't really face a guy like him head on. And that's what he's tried to do all game long. He's tried to turn around, face him head on, but Bebo has just expected it, so that won't really work. See, their expert tried to face Logan's head on, didn't work. Most defenders know how to stop head on attacks, but right here, Talvi goes to the side of him, and he gets past him, and that is an Adiccion goal, showcasing it. He goes around them, and that is what works. And now Logan's out, and Laylox is in. That's the key for most defenders is they gotta know how to get in the way, how to move in, make sure they're annoying the attackers. And Bebo just failed in that aspect and that breakaway. All right. What are they talking? They say Bebo needs a sword. Wait, never mind. They say he does have one. Um. Oh, kickoff now. And I think it's Nightfall telling me, wait, ain't no way. And another goal for Adiccion. What's the score now? 6-1?
6-2.
Nightfall telling me they are not a dumbass team. Well, I don't know. Knowing how y'all lost to Adiccion, y'all seem like a dumbass team to me. Nobody cares about that, Salbrook. Anyway, kickoff now for Chinatown, but they can't do anything. Ball now in their own half, playing wall game. Beth in midfield trying to give it to Angel. Laylox. Oh, and hit the post, but it
Another
eventually
goal.
went in. Another goal by Adiccion. This started to get a bit boring. I just yawned. But Laylox in defense, you don't see that a lot, but it's weirdly comp. And by the way, by comp I mean it's good. For those who don't understand what I'm saying. Um. Anyway, close game, I guess. 11 seconds left in the first half. So, Adeline, hopefully you can, give us some insight on what you thought of this first half. I'd like to see your opinion. Same with you, boss. I'd like to see both of your opinions on this first half. And it's now finally halftime. So, go at it. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't think they are. Um, let's see. And I think that has been a theme for most of the season, hasn't it? Adiccion, they played down to competition. And we saw it here firsthand. They let Chinatown get the first goal in. They were joking around. They even put Beth in the starting role when we clearly know she isn't ready for that. I mean, not when you have guys like Logan, Slaylox, and Talvi. So it's clearly a team that's just looking to enjoy themselves, looking to have fun. And it's probably not even have fun to show them that, even when we're not serious, we're still better than everyone here. It's a team. It's just a super team, really. Sabriato and this guy. Albiazul. You know, actually, let me see if I've got my jersey. Because it might be funny if I sub in for like a second and I commentate while playing. I do not have my jersey. By the way, tell me if they kick off. Okay, Adiccion kicking off in 3, 2, 1, and okay, so are they gonna say go? They did say go. Laylock starting with a bit of fist, passing it to Talvi, and Beth back in defense for this team. Angel tries to get it past, but the lag defense seems to work. Excuse me if I'm not talking much right now. I'm looking for my old jersey for Adiccion. Okay, found it. Let's download this. Okay, it's corner game now. Angel making sure it stays in corner. Slow Propel and Extra Player trying to get it out of their own half's corner. Chances are, and let me do a wild guess, is that Angel, once he gains possession in corner, he will try to pass it to Beth or Laylox for a tap in. Oh, wait, but Extra Player almost gets a breakaway, but Beth says that's not happening, not today. Impressive time wasting. Wouldn't expect anything else from Laylock's led team. You know, I remember the what was it, the Queen's Shield or something it was called, where Laylock just I was a ref. Laylock just time wasted the whole time, and he scored like 5 own goals. The shit I got heated, man. But the shit post was incredible. I gotta respect it now. Just corner game. This is so boring. Somebody give both teams red cards. Stop the game. Stop the clock. But oh wait, Slompello had a breakaway, but he missed the ball. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Um, it's now just
Yeah.
wall game. Laylox trying to push it forward. Angel in midfield, hitting it back to Laylox. Now Angel with possession, trying to fight over it with Extirpator. Extirpator gets past. Will he get past Beth? He does. It is now a breakaway, and this seems like another goal for Chinatown. Yes, Fox, he is sad. Put me in, coach. At this point, man, at this point.
That is a hat trick for
All
Exter.
right, do we have the jersey? We do. All right. My own chant of put me in has begun. Layla kind of hit up. Um,
And Exter breaks
but
through again.
Extricator, Beth just playing 2-4 up there, not like a defender, not like a good one anyway. And what's it called? Extricator almost gets a breakaway. Extricator on a breakaway again. Layla turns around, cannot stop the goal. What an idiot. You know, bro thought he had aura just turning around and doing that, but no. 7-4
All of a
game now.
sudden, all of a sudden, Chinatown are just 3 goals away
Who's
from
off?
leveling the score.
Great question. Fox out. Good call. Good call. Good call. You know, and I feel like this is a bit of an ass move. You know, me returning at the end of the season, just to watch my team win. Feels like a bit of an asshole move, but that's for me to think about. Anyway, kickoff, by Adiccion. Talvi, will he get it past Bebo? No, just wide of the net. And Extirpator, they're hitting it outside of the danger zone with Logan and Laylox in defense. Essentially just telling Angel, do your own thing. Angel hitting it in corner. Logan's ever present, hitting it back. Talvi tries to get it past, and that is a goal. That's gotta be a goal. How is that not a goal? Not a goal by the ref. But that seemed so in. Seemed so in. And now Extirpator trying to get a breakaway, but Talvi and Logan are not having it. And that seemed like a goal. But, you know, ref calls what the ref calls.
VAR will check the goal after the
Angel
game.
with possession of the ball, trying to get it past the wall game of Chinatown. And that's one of the most impressive things is that everybody knows wall game now. Everybody, no fail. Oh, Laylox. Laylox scores for Adiccion 8-4.
No stopping that one. That
You know,
one
it
was
might be
definitely
time.
in.
Time for me to go in. I got my swords. My swords. Like, all right. I guess not. I guess I got the call to know. Damn. I um yeah. I guess Tavi and I aren't on the best of terms. A shame. A shame, but It's ain't nothing I can do about it. Anyway, kickoff by Chinatown. Laylock's sending it to the wall game with Talvi there. Talvi gets a break, and that is another goal for Adiccion. Good job by them. I guess I'll switch to my. Where is it? There we go.
9 goals to 4.
Okay.
Adiccion cruising comfortably to the win over here. An interesting stat. This would be
And by the way,
Talvi's first
I
team
never said
trophy.
why I left so suddenly, and I'm not gonna say it. I've been on a late kickoff happened while I was away. Ball in Adiccion's half. And Talvi trying to get it past. It's just a corner game at this point. Nothing much to say. It's not even a close game either. Adiccion just applies pressure when they feel like it, and they just score when they feel like it. It's like a Greek god who, like Zeus, who goes and does what he feels. Makes children with whoever he feels. So, yeah, 5:35, 5 minutes and a half left, and Talvi is on record never winning a Kings League trophy before. This might be the first time, but it ain't over till it's over. Extirpator trying to get it past Logan's, gain some ground, but does not get it past Logan's. Talvi trying to do something as striker, and can't seem to do much either. Gets it to the post, tries to pass it to Laylocks. That's got to be a goal. And that is called correctly a goal by Salbroom, today's ref. By the way, I like to mention Salbrook has been doing a pretty good job at ref. There hasn't been much controversy for him in the position, but it's been nice. Refs like clean games without controversy. Chinatown kickoff, and they have started trying to get it past. They get it past Angel, but they don't get it past Laylock's nor Logan's. Now they're trying to work it to the post. They work it to the post, try to get the tap in, but they do so unsuccessfully. Laylock's and Logan's there for the goal line clearance. Good saves overall. Extirpator playing around with the ball.
Talvi gets past Debo.
Gets past the team, but they eventually catch up. If I remember correctly, Talvi has a rule of no inf dribbles. Don't know if he has followed up on that. It ain't about him to follow up on things. So, just take a look to the time he bailed on Adiccion as an owner,
That's another
or
goal for
anytime he
Adiccion.
has quit, really. Anyway,
11 to
another
4.
Adiccion goal, by the way. Logan's finally getting on the score sheet. 11 to 4. The boss, Adeline, any comments?
It's looking like a pretty sure
None?
win for
Or
Adiccion at the moment. Can
y'all
Rayado
can go
not
ahead.
hear me?
No, there isn't much happening in the game right now.
Can you 1 second? You
Anyway, it is corner game in
hear
Adiccion's
me?
corner. Oh wait, you were saying?
I've been talking the whole time. I just want to know if you can hear me.
Anyway,
I don't
Angel
think you can hear
trying
me,
to
guys.
work it up, but he is stopped by Bebel. And yes, what? The boss. I don't know. Is the boss
Yeah,
talking right now?
I have been. Yeah,
I can't hear him.
that would be tragic.
Maybe. Let's see. He doesn't appear as muted. Funny thing. It might just be a Mishu. Anyway, for our viewers, ball has been in the corner for around, what is it, a minute or so. In Adiccion's corner, they try to get it out, and they did get it out. It's now just in midfield playing wall game. And Logan's gets it up, not playing in his usual spot of defender. They do like to switch around sometimes. And it is now just essentially in Chinatown's corner. The boss, if you'd like to have a state menu and I can't hear you, go right ahead.
It's like Exeter trying to break through. That's the story of the night right there. Chinatown keep trying to break through, but Adiccion counter again.
Another
Fantastic
goal
goal from
for
Talvi.
Adiccion.
And that should seal
And
it.
this guy says
It's
light work.
12-4 right there.
Isn't really humble, in my opinion, but I don't think they care. And it's a shame. It's a real shame, I like it when teams just went in there, they beat you, and they kept quiet. They look better that way. I'll tell you that. They look better that way. No rah-rah, no your ass, no fuck you. Just went in there, have a good game, beat you, say GG, and leave. And the countdown to the game changer has hit 0. It is now it's a 1v1. Both Adiccion and Chinatown will get to choose their players. It's golden goal, triple goal, real goal. What the? Decided, bro.
Royal
Decided. What's the real
goal.
goal?
For those of you who are unaware,
Is it like
Royal
last goal
goal
wins?
is
I swear to
three
God, if it's last goal
times.
wins and Chinatown gets the last goal,
It's three.
I'd be laughing in my desk. I'd generally be laughing. Oh, real goal is triple goals. You don't pause for real goal. Oh, and the first blunder from the referee, he paused for the royal goal. Well, I'm sure they're not gonna use this as a point to say the finals were rigged or anything. Just imagine me winking right now, by the way. Anyway, it's just a free kick for both teams, I'm guessing. Talvi uses his card, so it's now 6x6 goals. Wait, so it might actually happen that if they score 2 goals, then generally cooked. I didn't see a countdown, but okay. I guess that just invalidates the whole of the first and most of the second half. Opportunity for Adiccion to score there, but Laylox couldn't get his shot on it. Cleared away successfully by Chinatown. Now just a simple wall game. Angel cuts inside, looking for an opportunity to score, but Chinatown's defense is there. Laylox tries to get past Bebo, does so successfully, is now in corner, looking for a pass to Laylox, but nothing comes off it. A minute 20 left. And Angel gets it to the post. Will he get the tap in? No, he will not. It's cleared away by Chinatown. Oh my god.
And that's game right
A
there.
goal for
That is 6 goals. That
Adiccion.
counts as
Another
6.
goal. So that counts for 6 goals. Now 18-4. Logan's after accusations of them not using their card, he says, "We did, Lowkirk." Good answer. And Lilacs working it. Trying to work it to the wall, but extra Peter gets it out. With Logan's in defense, eventually does hit it back, stopping the Chinatown attack. Logan's, he's been doing a good job. His team has helped.
Exeter
Oh,
pushes
opportunity, and that is
through.
a goal for Chinatown. 30 seconds left. Wait, the rig might be true. The rig might be true. Oh wait, that's 3 goals for them. Why is it 6 for them? Why is it 3 for Chinatown, 6 for Adiccion? Isn't that like unequal? 16-7 now, which doubles their goals. That's mad weird. And then okay, so they're trying to explain it too. Anyway, kickoff by Adiccion. We don't have time to explain it. They're just playing it back. Laylock's playing against his own team. When have we seen that? Okay, now he got in line. 12, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Adiccion have won another trophy yet again. It feels good to say that. It really does. I remember and this is gonna be my slightly emotional moment as someone who owned Adiccion for most of the league's history. I still remember how it felt when, you know, the Royal Cup was ended suddenly because one of my players went and killed everybody, and we won 5-1. And we had won our first trophy then, and then next season we had won the league. So it was a really nice feeling, winning both of those things and seeing, it's a different type, it's a different bunch of players. It's a shame I couldn't celebrate it with them, but stuff happened. Only staff knows what happened, and only staff should know what happened. So, but I'm glad to see them win. I don't think they're even gonna celebrate this. But whether they do, whether they don't, just another trophy for the trophy cabinet and another win for Adiccion. Yeah, congratulations to Angel, Logan, Slaylox, and Beth, and also congratulations to the Chinatown team. I think Uxurpator played a good game, definitely. He got past everybody except Logan most of the time, and he got some good breakaways. I see a lot of potential in that guy. I don't know how new he is. And Bebo, Slopapello, they played well. I certainly see why they got to the finals. They played well, just not just not better than Adiccion, which really, who blames them? Who can play better than them? It's really hard. It's genuinely a super team. And yeah, that's all I had to say really. Adil, Tibas, if y'all would like to add in something, go ahead.
Albi finally gets his elusive first trophy. Adiccion Albiazul are one step away from completing the double. If they're able to beat Al Nile later today, will complete the double. They will be the second team in a row to complete the double. Last season, Sunrisers Hyderabad accomplished that feat. We will be looking to see if they can accomplish that. It'll be a massive feat for both. Will be a massive team for Adiccion. Al Nile heading into that as
All right, let's see how the other final goes. I don't know if I'll be there for that. I've got business to attend to. But good luck to y'all. League final starts in 30 minutes. I'm not gonna be there for that.
all right. We can end the recording now.
Anyway,